Hi YouTube, this is Kelly Love in Cincinnati, Ohio. Zone 6, another one of my video diary moments out here. Yesterday I planted two types of lettuce in this spot, some spinach over here. I had a random beefsteak come up. I don't know how that's going to fare with the time I have left in our season here in Zone 6, and there's a basil one there. So I might just put some other plants on the side of it and I'm just planting. Got some strawberries, and for the first time in my life growing strawberries, I plucked one off, and I finally got to eat one today because the animals keep plucking my strawberries off. And it's bugs and animals and all that getting my stuff. There's been several strawberries on here, but they didn't eat them all. So I check every day, and I finally found one, and I ate it real fast. So anyway, I have more growing, and I'm sure it's gonna bloom a little more. I put some Russian sage around here and maybe hope that maybe some of that smell will kind of deter them a little bit. So I got cantaloupe over here, and I got some type of cherry tomato. They're huge. And marigolds I planted myself. Of course, I said that in the last video. Cantaloupe here, and it's getting ready to start raining on me, so I wanted to just do this real quick so I can remind myself in case I forget what I planted. Anyway, you already ain't doing too bad besides the weeds living their best life out here, and I'm gonna tackle some of them, at least just chop them down, because soon fall is gonna kill them anyway. So I'm not gonna put too much effort into all those. I'll just pull out what's too close to my actual planted plants and whack it down a little bit. But everything is doing okay. My hibiscus are growing great. My planter arrangement is great. I just wish that I had been able to put it in a different spot, because now I can't move it. It's too heavy. Everything seems to be doing fine. Elephant ears are really doing their thing. Now I just got cleaning up to do, but I'm pacing myself because I have too much to do by myself. So I do a little bit every day. Get some of my vegetables, some fertilizer certain days, every week or every 2 weeks. I have some basil in here again. This is a Thai. One of these is lemon, and the other one is some type of Italian version. And then what I did, since there was actually rose planted in here and it didn't come up, so I put some cinnamon basil back across there. There's some other seeds in here. I didn't cover them before, but I think the birds are eating some of my stuff and coming in here and scraping up in my dirt. So I decided to drop a little lightweight shredded straw. So maybe some of this stuff will push through it, because this is gonna be the second time I planted this, but I got collard greens, Georgia collard greens on each side. And walking over here, I'm ready to yank these squash. As soon as they get big enough, I'm gonna take them down and take the whole plant out. I took off a bunch of cucumbers off this cucumber plant, but it's more growing. So I'm gonna get what little last bit I can get off of here and yank all of. I'm just gonna completely tear all that out. Right now I got some sugar baby watermelons growing in here, and then I have some more cantaloupe plants, but I need to get some more of those out because there's too many plants in this one bag. I put the bag in because some of my seeds weren't great, so I just dumped the whole bag of a little pouch of seeds, and all of them germinated. So I moved some of those to the other bed that I just showed, and I'm gonna take the rest of these out and just leave maybe a couple, 2 or 3 plants in here. My hot banana peppers, I plucked some off already and took them inside, and I still got more growing. This is the second time I've harvested some off of here, and they grew a bunch, and I took them off and then took a minute, and now it's growing more. Same thing for this green pepper. Something ate all of my green peppers off of here, and I have probably about 6 or 7 of them on here now growing, doing pretty good. So I'm proud of myself. I'm happy, and I can't wait to do this again next year, but I'm still gonna be doing my fall plants and plucking stuff out. But I'm looking forward to changing everything out here and making a bigger area and getting my raised beds. And soon, probably this weekend, for sure I am gonna cut these willows down. They have done a great job in giving me a little bit of privacy and beautifying the yard, but they're in the way of what I want to do right here. So I want to grow some food, and I have to have this little space because there's plenty of sun here, and it's just a really good place to do it. And then I'll work on the rest of that later because I keep cleaning the weeds. They keep growing back. It's like house guests that won't leave. So eventually all this is going to be cleared up. It just takes so much time, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going until I get her done. And what else I got? Oh, that was the chive that I let grow because I wanted to go to seed. I just want to experience that because I've never grown them before. So I just took some out, and I had them in the refrigerator for a while, and I stuck them in here. Took one and chopped it up and used it, and I let this one just flower so it can go to seed. And then I can save the seed and plant some more next year. Over here I have some sunflowers. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. Some of these across the back are mammoth. The other ones I have actually forgotten. I don't know if it's skyscraper or some variety with different colors. I don't remember because I've been doing too much in this yard. But I do have some teddy bear sunflowers. I just plucked them out of my vegetable pot, but that's a teddy bear and another teddy bear. And it's getting ready to rain, so everything's gonna get watered down pretty good, hopefully. And I did pop a couple more seeds of I think mammoth or skyscraper. I don't even remember because I don't always have time to stick tags and all this other kind of stuff. I just do it. And right now, I'm just trying to use some seeds so I can experience some more of these things and learn about them and do some more stuff next year. So right now, this is showing the beginning stages of this bed, but next year, I'm gonna make it fabulous because these hydrangeas are gonna be pruned nicely so that they all growing pretty full. They've struggled, but in brown, I don't care. They're still green, they're still alive. That's all that matters to me. I have this bed completed. I got to get more bricks, but I got so much to do, so many obligations right now. Some things involve family, some things personal stuff. It's a lot. So anyway, I'm just enjoying every day. Blessed to be home with my husband, blessed to have everything that I have. And I am so grateful to have a yard that I can develop into whatever I want to develop it into. I'm happy to be creative enough to figure things out and make things look nice and share it with my friends and family who appreciate this type of thing. And it's wonderful to put your hands on something and turn it into gold, turn it into food, turn it into something useful and beautiful and something that just make you feel happy and at peace. And even on days when I have bad days and things just don't seem so great, all I have to do is walk out here. And I talk to my plants. Yes, I do. I talk to my plants because they don't talk back. They don't have nothing nasty and negative to say. They just sit there and they look beautiful and they do their thing, and I take care of them. So this is what I do, and it's gonna keep getting better and better. Every time I make a video, it's gonna get better and better and better. And I'm glad that I'm able to do this. And you're gonna see some changes every time you look at this videos that I make. You're gonna see some changes, and eventually this whole yard is gonna be pristine. It's just gonna take time. It was there at one time, but I had to tear everything apart and redo it. But I'm gonna get it together. Even these bricks, it's not perfect right now. I just got them down. Pretty much just kind of winged it and just put them down for now so that I can be sure to have enough bricks. And then I'm gonna put something down to keep them down permanently. Also gonna put some this year for the winter months. I'm gonna put some mulch down here to just clean up this area and keep this fabric down. Work on this grass, edging it up, cleaning it up, because the next thing I plan to do is here. I think I ain't gonna say think, I do. I want a nice arbor right here. I'm gonna probably put a rain barrel here and lift it up so it'll be tall enough so I could just use that hose to water these things here. That's gonna be something I'm work on. I'm of course gonna clean that up too, mulch that out. In the future, this is gonna be like a cobblestone walkway. I'm just gonna get some cement and use some rock, some molds that actually make stone shapes. And not gonna do it just yet, but that's what this walkway is gonna be. I'm gonna use those molds and just bring a rock path all the way down here, and then I'm gonna meet it over here into the little gravel area over there, which eventually will be cement, but right now it's gravel. But I want an arbor here, and then this side over here, it depends on how well those do. If they grow okay, I've had to move them a couple times, so they're a little bit stressed, I'm sure. But if they grow pretty well, I'll leave them. If not, this whole side over here is going to be hydrangeas up and down here. This whole side. So pots will go someplace else. And a lot of stuff in here right now. I cut all these down. I pruned all of these. I pruned those because they were just a little leggy and looking crazy. So they're starting to shoot out new flowers now. But it's just something to sometimes save my plants. So if I have some and I'm not sure where they're going, or I have leftover plants, I just take a planter and I just pop them in. So I collect planters. I have so many large ones. I can't do anything small. Everything I do is big because I'm just extra. I'm that person. I'm going to go above and beyond. I want more than one or two. And I just like to have beautiful things everywhere. So this is how I do it, and it's gonna get better. It's gonna get cleaned up. It's ratty, and I'm not ashamed of it because it takes a lot of work. Some people don't have the energy or even the vision to do this, and they don't want to. They rather do other things, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm just, the partying every day, every week, every night, that's not for me. I like to be at peace. I used to be a party person, but things have changed over the years, and I just feel more at peace being at home, enjoying the wildlife that come in my yard. Although I don't like them eating my food and tearing up my plants and digging up my dirt, I choose that over a lot of other worldly things at this time in my life. So again, I'm thankful. Got cleaning up to do here. Imagining what I'm going to need to do. I'm either going to cut them down and take the root ball in, or I'm going to put them in the pot and take them in. And I'm not exactly sure. I don't have a clue. So by the end of September, I'll have made my decision, because right now I really don't know. But I'm happy to see my plants doing pretty well. And I'm going to miss it when it gets cold. I'm going to actually be a little lightweight depressed because I love sunshine. I love warm weather. I don't like it when it's like blazing too much, but I like it when it's warm out and I could just come outside in my pajamas and my house shoes, and I could sit on my porch or sit on my deck or just walk out here and look at everything and enjoy everything. And I thank you. So anyway, this is it. So I do this because I need to notice everything that I'm doing out here and remember what was where, and then I can wow myself when I get down, because this is all going to be fabulous when I get done. Anyway, that is it. I'm going inside because of sprinkling, and don't want to get my phone wet because I dropped my phone and cracked it. I usually don't drop my phones, but I dropped it at Home Depot, of course. I was getting bricks, and I had something on some bags of manure compost, and put my phone down because I didn't bring a purse, and it dropped, and then somebody ran over with their cart. So got a tiny crack. I got lucky, and luckily it was only myself and the other person, and they gave me my phone. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing this because I wouldn't have a phone, or I would have had to pay big money to get another one. But anyway, this is it, and I'll see you all next time.